It's holiday season and I just bought a bunch of, yes, I did spend a whole bunch of money on holiday products, holiday collections, holiday special, and let's see what I've bought and let's see how it goes on to my face. Hi. Oh my gosh, that's awkward. So, I've bought some stuff from MAC. They're like brush set, and I bought something from Bare Minerals, which they have like a bunch of stuff that they are bundled, and they're really inexpensive. You buy two for like four stuffs, and then I bought some Too Faced holiday collection stuff. So let's get on with the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Yes, and there will be more holiday collection stuff that I might bought and I will film. So to start off, any makeup collection like review or first impression, I'll be taking off my glasses. Well, I'll be priming this time around because there's no primer and we will see how it really goes. So MAC launched their like pink like their snowflake collection with this really beautiful bag, and they have like they have like 5 brush, 3 eye brush and 2 face brush. So this is their MAC. It's made in China. This is the MAC 423 SES. So here. So here. So you will see the number. And it has a pink handle with some glitters on it. You know I like pink. Anything pink just screams, oh, I need it, but no, you don't. And I've bought in the dual package Bare Minerals Barepro Performance Wear Liquid Foundation in the shade Sandstone 16. I've tried like Bare Minerals foundation before. It's their like powder foundation, their original powder foundation. I didn't really like it. It's a bit too cakey for me, but I just don't know how to wear them. That's maybe my fault. But this time we will try this baby, and it has broad spectrum SPF 20 in this foundation as a mineral sunscreen. That's not enough. Like, it's not enough. The amount that you pump out, it's not enough to cover your face with enough sufficient amount of like sunscreen. So this is just a boost of sunscreen on top of your sunscreen, I would say. So shake it up. They match me with number 13, and then they match me with number 16, and I don't know how it looks on my face. I only know how it looks on my like palm. Okay. Oh, so you have to twist it. I didn't know that. So it's very liquidy, super liquidy. It has a smell, just like a foundation smell. So this is a face brush. It's triangle so that it goes under here really nicely, and it's quite dense with the amount of bristles. So I take 2 pumps. Oh, I think this is like a very soft and bouncy brush. So it glides really quickly. I don't know, do I need concealer? But sometimes I just think that a light layer of foundation just do the job. And sometimes when I say light layer of foundation, it's like I've like put on so much that I don't even know that, well, that's too much. It's a very glowy foundation. Looking into the screen, I'll be using the Bare Minerals powder foundation. I think that's the powder. Yeah, that's the powder foundation as a mirror. I would say this is a really lightweight foundation. Really fresh coverage. That's what I would say. It does hide a lot of like the redness. But it doesn't cover like dark circles. It's quite tacky as well. So that's about 2 pumps. I call that a light layer, but I don't know how you define light layer. So the next it's the MAC. I will use the MAC brush 242 SCS. I think that means special edition. So it's, you see the label there. So this is like, they call it, I don't know, like I don't know how to describe that in English, but it's like sort of like you fix your face, or it's like they use it for blush, but I don't like that how small this is. I like it bigger, and maybe they mean for contouring and stuff. But let's see how this goes with a powder foundation. So this is the same shade as like the foundation. I would use like a foundation powder just to like add a bit of coverage under the eye and make sure some of the stuff is like well covered. And I think powder foundation, like pressed powder foundation, they're really great for on the go, that you just need a brush, or they have like a puff under there. You just press, like swipe it on and then press it on. But here I'm just trying to conceal like the under eye area and just like conceal some of the redness on the mouth area. So I would just take this cheek brush. I think that's what they want to say is, but just press it along. I think a very like plushy brush is better for like when you just want a really light layer of powder foundation. It does give you a bit of coverage, and it does mattify some of the stuff, some of the foundation that I have on. Looking quite yellow compared to my neck, but I think yellowish kind of like foundation, more like goldeny tone, just suits me a little better than a really neutral pink tone one. I'll just put on some spray onto the face after finishing the face.
A few moments later.
And I bought the Laura Mercier, their translucent setting powder, along with their puff. I've been using the puff and the powder a lot because it's really great for setting a foundation and letting the foundation not really move and transfer to the mask. And the way I would use it is like shake it up, shake the powder up, and then I would just use the puff and then hold it on and then press the powder in where the mask lands. For example, the nose area, here where the glasses are, where the mask is as well, and then some on the chin area just to prevent it from moving or transferring. Maybe some people have like other type of technique of using this powder, but this is how I use it. But today I'm just want to tell you that this is like probably one of my favorite powders of all time because it's really matte, and it's really matte and very nice, the texture, and doesn't really change the look of your foundation, and it definitely prolongs the longevity of your foundation. But today we will just sprinkle a bit using like my handy dandy Too Faced powder brush. So that being done, we will put on a little bit of brows. And we will move to this eyeshadow palette, the Too Faced Cinnamon Bear palette, which I've like tried a few times. I wouldn't say I'm impressed with the quality. Like coming in, I know that it won't be like Anastasia level kind of like quality. It won't be Natasha Denona or Pat McGrath, but I think it's a little bit disappointing, the performance wise. I haven't tried the blush yet, so I can give you how I feel about the blush. But some of the shadows here, they just they don't impress me. But all in all, I think it's a really fun color. These are like some of the reddest reddest eyeshadow palette I've ever seen. Like for real. But we will try a lot of the colors using MAC brush. So this is the brush 513 SES. It's a triangle-ish flat brush, so it's kind of like a brush for like fine details. And this one is the MAC 512 SES. This is where the blending brush, or you just place the color on. To start with, I will use Chocolate Dip, which is a really dark brown color. And we'll just place it all over the lid. And then blend this up. I think this is like some of the best synthetic brush that I've tried. Usually I use these with a primer, but not having a primer makes it a bit more like splotchy, I think. Next step, I'll be using a NARS brush. It's their multi-use brush, and then we use the shade. They have like a few shimmery shades. I will be using cinnamon sugar. It's a pinkish shade. Put it in the front part of the lid. To really just give it a bit more spark. Beautiful shade. The problem with this palette is that it doesn't have like highlight shade. All of them are sparkly highlight shade. All of them are mostly darker, smokier, shimmery shades and darker shade. And the only light shade it's Zero Milk, which is a very white, pale pink shade that you might use it as a brow highlighter. But that's the problem with this palette for me personally. And then I will use the same brush and I will put on Sweet and Spicy on the outer corner, outer edge of the eye look, making this a really sparkly eye look. I just put the dark matte shade under these like shimmer shadows so that it really pops, because of if you put something on the dark shade on top of a dark shade with a shimmer, usually it will be there is a bit of darkness, so that it will be like base color for that, and then if there's some shimmery colors coming over it, it will be kind of like a backdrop for those shadows. So that's what I'm thinking. And I will sweep a little bit of that color to the lower lash line. One third only, because I don't want to really enclose the eyes. I want to pull back the outer corner of the eyes to make it bigger. And then I will use this brush, this flat brush, and I will pick up some cinnamon sugar and then just put it on the front part of the lower part of my eyes to connect the colored so that's for the eyes right now. I think it's a bit more dramatic than I think that it will come out. That's not the finished look, because I think it needs a liner, and it's kind of, you need some lashes as well. It's quite plain how it looks, but I think the color payout is a lot better than I think it will come out, maybe because of the shade that I've been trying out. But for now, that I'm not hating on it. Not half bad at all. So now they have a blush. It's called cinnamon bear. It's a highlighty kind of like blush color. I'll be using It Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe flawless brush. So this is the color. I picked up quite a bit. It seems to be very powdery, and I will just put it on, swipe. I look like a clown, but we will fix it. I think that's the idea of the look with the blush. It's really pinky. Oh my god. And it's very highlighty. It does blend out. It does make the skin look really nice, but this pink, it's sort of like a Barbie doll pink. Oh god. Oh, that's when you need like your foundation brush to just come and like slightly help with the situation. And then usually how we fix like too much blush or bronzer, it's like you use your powder foundation, take a bit of powder, just sweep some of the powder on top of it, just to like tone down like how much you're putting this on, but I know like I'll be like getting into a bit of trouble using this blush because it's a shimmer blush, so it usually shimmer blush they would be quite a bit more easy to pick up. And as you can see, I'm just putting all over my face. Um, and I will be using this brush to just further blend this out. Well, we will have fun with some makeup. It doesn't matter when you just at the thing is just have fun with it. Unless you really need to go somewhere, then less is always more. Lesson of the day. I've bought a bunch of like Essence liner, and they are really great for the price and for their quality. And I'll be putting on a red lipstick today, so I'll be using a red liner. It's the number what? I think they have a number or they have a name. It's called Essence. They're number 12. And they have a smell. What I would say is that it's a bit drier than the Rimmel lip liner that I've tried, and it's a bit more tugging on the lips, but it's really inexpensive. Uh, it's like a few bucks. So, and it's really great. So this that I just twist up is comes with the Cinnamon Bear collection, and it's the shade Cinnamon Bear for their whole collection, which is a red gummy bear collection, as you see from like the palette itself. Mm-hmm. And it's a really dark red lip. It has a cinnamon like spicy taste to it. So this is the shade of red that this is in, and it has a spicy smell to this, which I think it's really great. I kind of like the smell. I like cinnamony smell, and it's a really nice, quite orangey red, I would say. Even though I like a blue red, but this one is quite orangey. I think to finish up the look, I'll be like putting on some liner from Elf, and I'll be finishing up with some mascara as well. So this is the look. It's really shiny. I know. I told you that this powder is really amazing, but I put on a bunch of highlighting blush on here. Let's put on the let's put back on the glasses and see how I look. The lips is really nice. It doesn't have that sticky effect. I recently bought a bunch of like Maybelline lipsticks. They have that like stickiness with them, but they're really comfortable. They are really nice, but it's not as nice as the Too Faced one. I always prefer the Too Faced one because it feels a bit more matte. It feels a bit more powdery on the lips. It doesn't have that sticking effect. The face, it does blur a lot. Credit to the powder. The foundation, I think it's really nice. I really like the foundation. Probably because of the powder, but wearing for a bit, like maybe 30 minutes into it, it's a bit more shinier than I want, but I'm not using a bunch of powder to like make everything like just stay flat, to stay shine free. Sometimes I just let a little bit glow out of my way, but I'm not heading out. I'm sitting in home for a bit. Maybe I will walk out later in the hour. But if I'm not wearing a mask, I think I don't need that much powder, because too much powder makes me feel a little bit too matte, flat. But the mask just doesn't hold as well. The inside of the mask just doesn't hold as well. Um, for the blush, I quite like the blush color, but it's just that you need a bit more control, and you need a bronzer to hold like the whole look up, and you need something a bit cooler tone for a bit warmer tone for the highlight to really tone down the whole cacao pink kind of look. The eyeshadow, it definitely worked out for the look. You can tell that I messed up with the liner and stuff and the mascara, but and if I can have like lashes on, it won't be as messy. But that's a whole another story. So let's not talk about it. All in all, the things that I've tried, the brush from MAC are really great. I think they're really nice quality. Do you need it? Maybe not. But it because it's pink, and it's bedazzled with like it doesn't have like bedazzlement, but it has like a shimmery tip. I'm definitely really sold on pink stuff, and just great quality brush. And as you know, I'm quite a holder for more brush. Sometimes I just need a bit more brush for my collection, because I don't have like a certain tool, but I have a lot of repetition of some of the stuff that's there, because I need a lot of them. I don't really have a lip brush, and one day I might find a cheap one just for lips, but I'm using a lot of the liquid lips, so I don't know why I need one. Maybe just to fix the lip a bit more. And you can buy a lipstick for lining your lips. I think they're just basically the same thing, but smaller and easier in marketing to lining your lips as well. The Bare Minerals product, it's really great. The Laura Mercier powder is excellent. I only tried them for like a few minutes, so I can't really tell is it great, excellent, or is it just like first time try, and then you have some great powder on, and it's not a wear test. It's just a first impression of like some of the products, newer products that I bought. So all in all, most of the product here are fine. The palette, quality wise, I think it's not really bad, but it's not the best. I bought this because of the lipsticks, which is really nice, but it's too expensive for just the lipstick alone. I think it's $40, and one standard lipstick for Too Faced is around $25. So if you don't like the palette, you wouldn't get the lipstick. So thanks for watching. I hope you liked this video. Certainly it's a bit messy. Certainly it's a bit messier than I want. Everything that I try I really like. for the moment, and it's impressing me way better than what I thought or expected. I hope you have a nice day and a great holiday coming by, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.